Logan Paul interview. I might have to go check that out. I know that was kind of big a couple weeks ago, or like a month ago or something like that. And then JD Vance going on the Nelk Boys. We still have to go watch that. And they're talking about this going out to the young male audience. Like that's an untapped market there. That's an untapped market. And Kamala Harris, she needs to step up to this. And she tried to with Kai Cenat and was unable to do that. She was unable to do that because Kai Cenat has refused to be a part of that because he's not really into politics. So anyway, we continue. Vice President Kamala Harris' campaign, which was received attention for its digital savviness and popularity among meme makers, responded to Trump's interview with Ross in real time, posting clips of Trump talking about Venezuela and insulting a journalist who intervened him at the National Association of Black Journalists conference last week, which we did a video on. Definitely go check out that video on my YouTube channel at Kicking It with Timmy B. And we continue the live stream with Ross. Kick's most followed personality had over 580,000 viewers at his peak. So far, it's the third most concurrently viewed live stream on Kick this year. Trump told Ross that his sons introduced the idea of the collaboration to him. Talking about Barron, right? Touting how big an influencer he was. Ross is known for his controversial collaborations and statements, and he was banned from the live stream platform Twitch for saying homophobic slurs and displaying racist and anti-Jewish messages, even though that he is Jewish. This is very interesting from his live chat, which doesn't make up for these two, but I'm just saying it's so weird. From his live chat, Ross is Jewish, right. Ross, they had to put that in there, right? They had to put that in there, because then it'd be like, what, right? Ross has also displayed pornographic, because people never actually say the whole thing, pornographic images during his live streams and promoted gambling to an audience that includes young boys. I don't approve of that. Don't approve of that either. Don't approve of that. Don't approve of that. Don't approve of that. Just have to just throw that out there. We don't condone any of that. Kick has fewer rules and less strict enforcement than Twitch, and it hosts a number of controversial streamers, some of whom have accused of violent and abusive conduct. I mean, it just goes on, bro. In December 2022, Jewish and anti-hate organizations spoke out against Ross' plans to interview Ye, the artist formerly known as Kanye West. Ross canceled the interview after a phone call with Ye, during which Ross said Ye made anti-Jewish comments, because Ye was on one for sure. He was definitely on one. I don't know if he's still on one. Who knows? But he definitely was on one. Ross is also a friend and supporter of influencer Andrew Tate, who we just watched and did a whole segment with Piers Morgan. We did a reaction to that on my YouTube, or it's going to be on YouTube here. Tate's Ross is also who is known for his misogynistic see, once you get hit with this word, I tell you, once you get hit with that word, it sticks with you for a long time, man. For a long time. Whatever that you got to do to get that is not worth it. By no means. All right, so where are we at here? Yeah, this word keeps popping up. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. If you just imagine, if you're not a millionaire or anything like that, and you get this, and then someone outs you on public or on social media and the whole world, like, how do you get a job after that? Not to say that that's like the worst thing, but like that leads into other things that are just as bad. But I don't know Andrew Tate, so I'm just saying that just, once again, this is like the second time that we're seeing this word, and once again, you have that pops up. Tate's arrest in March on grape. That's not funny though. It's just you cannot say these words, man, without it popping up and something happening to your channel. Anyway, and then human trafficking charges was precipitated by Ross, indicating in a live stream that Tate was planning to leave Romania. Similar to this podcast interview with Paul, Trump touted his relationship with world leaders like North Korea's Kim Jong-un and China's Xi Jinping, and his interview with Ross, saying nothing bad would happen if he were in office because of the strength of their relationships. Let me know what you folks think about that. Let me know in the comment section below what you folks think about that. That's very interesting, because I know a lot of people are going to have a lot of different opinions on it. Ross asked Trump to react to images of other politicians and people, including California Governor Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom. That's quote. Who called Newsom and Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez the Democrat New York, whose spark praised and Ross referred to as Alexandra Cortez. That's sick. Trump also called Tesla and ex-CEO Elon Musk a genius. Well, to this real quick, I thought it was so funny because he like started off kind of roasting her, but you can tell this is Donald Trump, sees something in Ocasio-Cortez. I mean, he said that he was being nice, but you could tell that by what he was saying, you could tell that he followed this lady's career and seen her accomplish whatever that she has. She got to this point. She came from the bottom to that point. It's very interesting that he gave her like the flowers. He gave her some flowers there, even though she's a little crazy. Shout out to Ocasio-Cortez. Anyway, Trump also called Tesla and ex-CEO Elon Musk a genius before Ross gave Trump one of Musk's Cybertrucks with a decorative wrap showing a picture of Trump after he was shot at during an assassination attempt. It's crazy. In July, Ross also gave Trump a Rolex watch online. Commentators speculated about whether the gifts might run afoul of federal election commission rules, which I did hear that. Hassan Piker was talking about that. I do have a video for that. That's going to be great, but let's check this out. This is Adin Ross giving Donald Trump a $300,000 Rolex. Like, this guy's like a billionaire, man. Even though he just lost out a lot of money on this suit with that lady, Eugene Carroll, and then something with these buildings. I don't know what happened with that, if he had to get rid of some buildings. Like, I'm sure that takes a lot of money, and all these court cases takes a lot of money. Like, this stacks up. I'm sure, he can buy his own Rolex, but yeah, I guess it would be nice. Give me some $300,000 material to go back into my billionaire chest here.
I feel like you constantly get beat on, but you're so strong, and you just, like I said, you live for the people, and you're a hero. I wanna present to you this gift right here. I hope you like watches, Rolexes.
Oh, that's a beautiful watch.
Yeah.
Should I open it?
You should open it and then show the camera.
That's a great watch, actually. Good company. There's good company.
You like Rolex?
They like Jack Nicklaus and Gary Player and Arnold Palmer and all the The golf guys
all
and all
have
the other guys.
Rolexes.
Dude, this is-
Now I get what he meant by that.
Don't they have nice?
Like why he
do.
mentioned all of them. Interesting.
Wow, that's so nice. Oh, should I show that to the audience?
Yeah, they can see it.
Oh, I didn't know this. Now I know it's. Now I know it's worth it. Well, my boys said, "Well, that's such a big show. I don't know what you're doing, but
That's a nice watch.
it's amazing." I mean,
I appreciate it.
you know, I go into other shows, nobody does a big deal about it.
He's got an interesting playlist. Donald Trump has one. Some of the songs they were playing when he got in that Cybertruck. So at the end of the live stream, after they listened to Trump's playlist and Cyberpunk and in the Cybertruck, Ross and Trump danced together, and Trump pledged to keep TikTok going, which is like is very interesting. He's gonna make some deals for that. It'd be wild if this dude Donald Trump bought TikTok. That'd be insane. It's gonna be insane if he ends up saving it, even if he ends up saving it, like if he doesn't even buy it, he somehow like saves it, works some kind of deal if he gets in or when he gets in, depending on who you are. Like you get TikTok, you buy that. That's like, man, that's like a Elon buying X or Elon buying Twitter move. Just insane. Anyway, in April, President Joe Biden signed a national security package that included a provision that would ban TikTok. In 2020, during his presidency, Trump signed an executive order to ban TikTok, which was struck down in court. In March, Trump reversed course, saying he would no longer ban the platform. I wonder what made him change his mind on that.
Well, you can already see the gift.
Yeah, I can. Wow,
You can't miss it.
that's an Elon.
It is an Elon.
Wow,
So he gives them
that's beautiful.
So he gives them the Cybertruck.
That is beautiful.
Am I going to close the door
You
really
got
quick?
XQC here, like in the white shirt.
Check out this rap and let me know your honest thoughts.
I think
Let's
it's
go.
incredible. I think it's incredible.
Go to the front.
So you know what they did? AI. What Google did is they took or they let it happen. See the Secret Service agents here?
Yeah.
They're angry and they put smiles on their face.
Right.
You heard about that?
Yeah, no.
That's just terrible.
Yeah, I know. But that's how easy it is to manipulate
It's
everything.
a little bit scary.
Yeah, it is. It's very scary.
It's a little bit scary.
We need like a system where we can quickly fact check things and see if it's real.
That's fire. Let's go back here. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. On the Tesla truck and it's bulletproof. I just watched a video. It's on my Twitter of Adin Ross shooting his actual truck. I think that was like a few months ago. Like, you can like shoot these things with pistol rounds. If you hit it with a higher caliber round, it's definitely gonna go through it. I don't know if the pistol round will, but for what it looked like, the ones that he was firing at it, Adin Ross, at his truck, not this truck, but at his own Cybertruck, it went through it and it got like stuck in the frame. These trucks are expensive. I hear like they're like 60,000 to like almost 200 something thousand. And for this, like, this wrap is crazy for this. This is 10 something $1,000, 20. I don't even know, like, but the whole truck itself is just expensive, man. It's so high tech.
A system where we can quickly fact check things and see if it's real and authentic.
Yeah, and right now they don't have that.
No, they don't.
That's the problem.
So I know we're not going to drive anywhere, but I was wondering if you wanted to like listen to like a song in here.
Very interesting. Go down. Cat 10 birds. So yeah, we live streamed it. I had to dip out, but we live streamed it. I thought it was a W for the younger crowd, man. Like, it's you got to hear both sides here, and then folks got to make their own opinion, or make their own choice at the voter polls. You got to see what Kamala Harris is hitting for. You got to see what Donald Trump's hitting for. You got to make your own mind on that. You can't just hear one side the whole time and just be like, yo, you can only vote for that one side. It's like, no, you got to hear both sides and see what's right for you and your family, man. That's what, like, medicine, all that stuff. All those choices are based off of what is right for you and your family, the safety and your health and well-being for you and your family, as long as it's not hurting nobody, right? But anyway, yeah, make sure you go out and go vote. But I think this is a W. It gets those young folks like, oh, dude, Donald Trump. Oh, dude, this Kamala Harris lady. Who is this Kamala Harris? Who is this old guy, this orange guy, Donald Trump, talking about Kamala Harris? Or who is Adin Ross? I watch Adin Ross all the time. Who is this Kamala Harris lady? And then they go look into them, and they'll go, you know what? I might vote for Kamala Harris, or I might not vote for her. Or, you know what? This dude Donald Trump, he might be cool. Let's go look at him. Like, that untapped, like, demographic is fire. They just made his history, in my personal opinion. Let me know what you folks think about that in the comment section below. Hit the like, share, and the subscribe button. We checked out NBC News on what they thought about the whole interview between Adin Ross and Donald Trump. And then, obviously, Adin Ross gifting Donald Trump a Cybertruck and a Rolex. And I will say, I don't know, there is word of, like, it may infringe on some kind of federal election thing. Yeah, the Federal Election Commission, because you're given a political candidate like very expensive gifts that go over like a certain price. It's like over 3,000. I don't know. Look that up. Look that up. The whole point of it is that's why it was in this article, and that's what a lot of folks, a lot of haters, if you ask me, but obviously, legitimately, I want to make sure, I mean, not even me, this guy wants to make sure that he's doing everything right. If you're doing all this, dude, you need to make sure you're doing everything right. So if you're accepting gifts and if this is really an established law made by the federal government and you are running for president, I mean, you might have to just give those gifts away, right? You know what I mean? Donate them or something. I'd love a freaking Cybertruck. I'd probably take all that off though and just let it be. But man, give me this Cybertruck. I will test drive that. Elon Musk, hit me up and we'll test drive that. I'll throw my own wrap. I'll design one and throw it on there. But yeah, if this guy wants to become president, if he wants to run, if this guy right here wants to run, he wants to make sure he does everything right, because there's a microscope on him. And then now he just went on Adin Ross, and now there's even a bigger microscope on this individual. That's what I think about that.